We've got a big-time game on deck. And how about this light show to set the tone? What do you think about that? Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the UCF Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cyclones will put toe to leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So UCF's offense will have the first possession of the game. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Jackson gonna throw it. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Let's take just a minute here and talk about UCF. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social.
Oh, he's got some space. 1-A-1 gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Got a man. It's Hughes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Iowa State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Snagged in the middle. It's Townsend. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. On the move, it's Peppers. Slithers into space. Turning it on. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He will be stopped just inches away after the catch and run. They'll send out the kicker here. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Jackson will throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
And a nice job by the defense swarming to the football. And anytime you're having the ball being pitched or you're having a lateral on the play, you want to get to that guy who's doing it. Hit him. Make that thing bounce all over the place so you can go recover. Nice job by the defense disrupting it with speed, getting to the football, recovering that side.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pocket breaking down. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own.
There he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Ashley. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Jackson gonna throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The option look. Now the pitch. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It is perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it out. It's Rodgers. And the returner will be brought down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking for a big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
He's not afraid to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Cyclones line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Gives it on the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to it. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
If your defensive line cannot take on double teams, it allows linemen to get up into the laps of linebackers, and that's happening far too often right now, which is why this defense is struggling stopping the run.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Jackson will throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
No rest for the wicked for this offense. They are taking shots. You just saw a big explosive play on the previous one, and right away they get back to the line of scrimmage, and they throw it in the end zone. They have got this defense on their heels.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Absolutely perfect. They're now up 9-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll bring it out. It's Rodgers. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Caught behind the line. It's Peppers. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. From the gun, wants to pass. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
He's got great speed, and the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Jackson gonna throw it. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now the pitch. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
The Knights have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down. Now adjusting. Oh, better look out. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. The RPO fired complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Knights! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into that, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Looking deep down the right side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. That is a jolt of energy for the offense to get out of trouble in field position, and now all kinds of room to work. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Cyclones in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Ashley. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Leaves it with the running back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. He's got it. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Quarterback will keep it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Jackson will throw. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Newman. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They go right back to him. Past the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Townsend. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. With the catch, it's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Well, if you're going to get 1st downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Townsend. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Cyclones are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the...
Touchdown, Iowa State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. He'll take it himself. Past the 1st still running. Runs. Oh, the ball's out after that big play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's caught. It's Brown. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll go to the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Cyclones have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the back. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. With these last 2 plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Can they snatch it out on 3rd and goal? Looking for space. It's Newman. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Backhanded. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the option. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? Jackson gonna throw it. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Knights will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking for room. It's Peppers. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Cyclones with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and that's tough, man. Golly, you got him wide open. And that cat can roll. You're not talking about, a guy that's an average runner on the outside. You got to give him a little bit of a chance to run underneath that, put a little more air underneath it, but he just overshoots the lead.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Cyclones decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
A designed run for the quarterback. Finds some fresh air. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
That quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt.
All right, 4th and short. You need a field goal to take the lead. There's less than a minute left right now. I don't think you get aggressive here on 4th down. Just kick the field goal to give yourself a chance to win this game.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Touchdown, UCF! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2
on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Peppers. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cyclones come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Cyclones have this offense rolling. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a second and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the ground with the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the catch down the right side. He's brought down the 1 to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Got his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Goes to the option. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. On the run, it's Stewart. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go right back to the run.
And this offense has got to get something, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, The clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Motion from the wide receiver. Jackson will throw. On target. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Going with the ground game left. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The Knights can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it. It's Stewart. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They're trying to extend this already long drive. The ninth play is a 3rd and 3. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. It's been hard enough to slow down these guys on this drive. Now the penalty gives them another 1st and 10. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Already 3 for 3 tonight. Stay perfect and become a hero. Right down the boulevard. And they've regained the lead. That was fun, and it was big time. And it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, Dave, and that's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.